My name is Scarlett Solano, and for my group mates project, we decided to remake the game Farkle within coding MATLAB. So with my work, my main priority was figuring out like the interface and how the general look of the system. So we wanted to make it really easy to read and simple. So we started off Farkle. So the two options, instruction, play. When you press instruction, it takes you to the instruction page where you can, read the instructions, and then you finally press play when you understand. And we go to the game page, and my main contribution was just figuring out the setup of, the die, the score sheet, your Farkle's total points, and I also coded the output of like showing your total points versus your opponent's total points, and showing whose player's turn it is, and showing off. I didn't code the consecutive Farkle counter, but I coded showcasing the number and also the audio. So as you can see in the code, when you press a button, it is triggered to play a sound effect, and this can be seen all throughout the script for most of the buttons. And then also when the die is rolled, you will also see that sound effect. And for my main other part is showing, calculating the total points and showcasing it, where you can see here, and showcasing once you reach the threshold of the total points, which you can see right here. Once you exceed that threshold, either you or your competitor reaches that threshold, we have it deducted just for easy demonstration sake of the video. An audio will occur, and it will go to the end page. And now I will pass it over to my teammate.
Hi, my name is Kiana Stevens, and for my part of the project, I implemented the scoring engine for our Farkle game and added full Farkle detection. So what I basically did is, in my code here, if I can find it, I added a function that calculates calculate function score of each roll. So basically what you can see here is I added, I built an array of 6 die and pasted it into the function. And basically what it does, it counts, it checks the scoring rules like 1 through 5s, the 3 of a kind, the 4s, like everything that we have in our scoring rule sheet, it calculates it here. And then right below here, I also have if current score statement that basically proves that if the current score equals 0, then a Farkle happens, which is the Farkle detection. And when this happens, it updates the Farkle counter in the corner to say that a player added another Farkle, and it resets the current score to 0. And then at the bottom here, I also added a code that counts the Farkles, and it basically identifies that when a player has 3 Farkles, that it basically means that you lost the game, and when this happens, it wipes out the player's points, and then the opposing player wins automatically. So basically my part of the code is I was responsible for scoring every roll and deciding when a Farkle occurs. And now I'm going to switch to my partner.
Hi, I'm Mariah, and my contribution included the startup instructions and play buttons. It also included the keep dice function, so this little checkbox here, and the roll feature and end turn feature, which includes the think speak aspect of our project. So as far as actual examples, so for example, our roll button is right here. I coded the actual rolling, updating the image, and also the acceleration analyzer script I also coded, which is right over here, this script which analyzes the acceleration on your device. So that's just an example of some of the code that I contributed. And now we can do a little demonstration of our app. So of course you're going to want to connect your mobile device. Hit run. So maybe let's say I don't know how to play the game, so let's click the instructions button. Here, a very nice little click button, lovely. Okay, read the instructions, now I know how to play, wonderful. Now we're gonna hit the play button. Let's say I decide to be player 1. Let's click player 1, now I can click these buttons. Now I'm gonna shake my phone to roll the dice. Okay, great. Scored exactly 50 points, wonderful. So now I'm gonna end my turn. I decided to end my turn early. And it takes me to the end turn feature or the winning screen. So it just says Farkle winner player 1. So that is our app.
Yay!
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 Yay!